Another jewelry jar. Hey there, I'm Amrita from Atria Jewelry. Thank you for joining me today. So, my voice, if you can hear it, is a little off because I have a sore throat. I was holding off on creating this video till my voice got better, but I'm also super excited to see what's in here and what I can make with it, and so I decided to just record it. Hopefully it sounds okay to you, and hopefully you enjoy this unboxing with me. And so I'm unpacking this jewelry jar. I got it for $45 a couple of weeks ago, and I've been waiting to do this video. And so here we go. I'm going to open this. My camera is not too far away from the desk, and so it's a little difficult to open it right here, but I'm going to try to do that so that you can see me open it. There we go. And I'm going to just pull things out. I'm going to lay the jar up here and then pull things out as we go. And then I'll tell you what the material is if I see anything. What I'm also looking for is for a couple of projects of what I can make with them. I do typically look at what I can repurpose, because that's the whole idea with this. I like to upcycle old pieces, vintage pieces, create something new with them. They're all treasures, and so that's a fun process. But I also might then use some for my mystery bags for crafting, things like that as well. So the first things that came out were this necklace, and this is all acrylic and plastic beads. And so more of like a craft supply. And then these are some seed beads with acrylic beads as well. So that's another crafting piece. Here is a necklace. And this looks like it has all its pieces except for these two. Unfortunately, those have fallen off. I won't be able to use those as is. But sometimes it's nice to just take these apart and then make it a single pendant or make it a pair of earrings. Those make these more wearable, and they kind of bring it more into the current style, I feel. So this is something I could use a couple of the pieces for. Here is a pair of earrings with the hook attached. There is a hole back there, so you could have a dangle attached to it and kind of have this drop. It looks like it's missing a stone right up there, but other than that, I could potentially replace those stones or just pull those out completely. Here is a bracelet. It is not a silver bracelet. Might be silver plated. It just says friends and a heart. Could use the chain, but that's about it. Here is a beautiful necklace. I think, let's see, I don't know if these are wood or stone. I think these are wood beads. But I can totally see that being a bracelet, or we make some earrings out of them. So this might be something to work on as a project soon. So I'm going to set this aside. This is a nice scarab. The scarab looks like it's stone, but the rest of it is wood. Then there is a pendant here, a mixed metal pendant with crosses. I think just putting this on a beaded chain would work well. This is a bracelet with wings. I would take the wings off, make a pair of earrings with them. Then here is a pair of polymer clay earrings. Sometimes I think, because I work with copper, I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is cut some copper in a semicircle and kind of make it a mixed material pair. Kind of use these polymer clay pieces and upcycle them to be, mixed material earrings. I think that would be fun. And then there's this one plastic earring with butterflies on it. I don't know if it has its pair in there, so we'll keep an eye for it. And then here is a plastic vintage earring. It's a craft supply. And this is a chain, a long chain with metal components on it. I could repurpose the chain and the components. I'm going to put that aside. This is a chain with acrylic beads. I think I can use these acrylic beads for my sun catchers, so I'll take that apart and keep it for the sun catchers in classes. And here is colored pearls. These look like they're in good condition, so I can definitely reuse these. I'm thinking of a wire wrapped earring. I think would be beautiful with these pearls. This looks like it's one necklace, multiple strands. The beads are all acrylic, so again, something for the craft basket. This is a plastic pendant, so I'm not going to use that. The chain looks usable, so I'm going to pull that out and see if I can use that, repurpose that chain. It's a long chain. But yeah, this is a craft item. Here is a metal bracelet for a smaller wrist, but maybe I can take this apart, use it as a frame. Let's see what I can do with this one. Here's a single earring. It looks like it's wood. It's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. Not sure what I'll do with this just yet. Setting that aside to see if it has a spare. Then there is this chain in here. That's a pretty chain. It's a very good condition, so you can clean it and use that. Here is the pair for this earring. The ear wires look good. This is a plastic bead, so I might just take this off and use the ear wires for another project. Another single earring, and then this big bracelet. I think I'm just going to list this bracelet as is. I don't see any markings. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. I'm going to clean it and list it as is. Here is a pair of earrings. They're pretty neat. I think that's a pretty neat pair of earrings. Again, something I can list as a vintage find as is. I had one of these several years ago that I wire wrapped and put a orange bead in here to make it look like a sun, and this would look like stars in the back. There it is. So that's what I did with it. I used that and made this pendant. What do you think? Do you think that's a good use for it? Should I make another one? Let me know in the chat if you have any ideas what we can do with this. Then here is another large statement necklace. No markings on this one. I'm trying to see, I think the pieces are all there. I'm trying to see if this is something you could use. I think the shape is kind of neat. It could be a pendant or a pair of earrings. Not sure what I would do with these. I would have to, they have 2 holes at the back, but they're upside down. It could be something you'd wire wrap against again, or maybe I just use it for my wall art pieces. I do that. This is a chain, a heavy chain, and it says Ed Force on the clasp. I don't know what that is, but the chain. Here is, looks like a handmade necklace. They've used some metal cord in there. This is a beautiful glass bead. I think they might have soldered some of these pieces because I think a couple of them are missing right here. But otherwise it's a pretty bead. But the rest of the beads are acrylic. So something for the craft basket. Here's the other one of this pair. I think this is going to go into the mystery bags. And here's this one. I still think this would be really neat with copper. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, but this is something I think would make a really neat one-of-a-kind piece. So I'm going to set this pair aside. This is a craft basket, fine. Here is a necklace. It's multi-strand necklace. I like the leaves. I think the leaves are really neat. They're just metal leaves embossed with some bluish green coloring in them. I could definitely reuse those leaves. And then these are the rest of them, wood pieces, wood beads, and some chain. So something I can definitely make with this one. I like that some of these are packed together like individually, so they're not all tangled up. They probably were trying to sell these pieces individually, then they didn't sell, they put it in this jewelry jar. The earring backs have gone through the plastics, it's tangled in there. But here is a pair of nautical looking earrings. They're kind of neat. I'm not sure what I would do with them, but I love the blue and gold. I don't know if you make a frame, if that works as a earring. Let's see. Here is another chain with a lot of these tiny gold discs. I think this was in style for a while because I've seen a lot of these in these grab bags. It's 3 strands of this chain. I'm not a big fan of the dotted effect on it, but I can use these connectors, I can use these links. And here it looks like there's a pair of earrings. That's kind of pretty. I like that. I love the green and the little gold in there. I think I'm just going to use this and kind of build on it a little bit. Use this as a dangle for something. That's kind of neat. And this fell out too. Let's see what's in here. Oh, come on. Okay, it's just chain. Oh, that's kind of soldered there together to look like a lariat chain. So just chain. Then we have another pair of earrings. This is these tiny filigree earrings. One thing that I do with some of these filigree earrings is I paint them with alcohol inks and resin, and it look beautiful. So I might keep this for one of those projects. And then I use a copper sheet metal at the back. So if you'd like to see me make a pair of earrings with this using that alcohol ink technique and some copper, let me know. Here's another pair of earrings. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. They're shells, but they also look like leaves, but very, very elegant. This could totally make a great pair of mixed metal earrings. Then another pair of earrings, lots of earrings in here. I'm glad they're full pairs. This is really pretty. I like the filigree work on this. And it looks like it's in really good condition. I would just change the ear wires out. Then we have some more leaves here. This looks like it's a necklace. Oh, these would make beautiful earrings. I'm just definitely going to do that. I would get a pendant and 2 pairs of earrings out of this one. And then this is another necklace. It's acrylic with this frame. I could use the frame. The chain I could use. I think this is going to be a tassel for the crafts, but not bad. Here's the other earring. I think this is just going to go into my mystery bags. And then this is the craft piece, the other pair. Here is a necklace with glass pearls. Looks like it's in good condition. The pearls look nice. All the stones, the chain has all the stones. But I'll take this apart. I'll use the chain separately. We could use the pearlized beads to make a bracelet or something too. This is a pair of earrings, and each of them have these 4 filigree pieces. I think this is one of those too that I would paint and use. I wouldn't want to use them as is, but I think they would make a nice backdrop for some alcohol ink. This was listed for $10. This is interesting. It's actually, they put this on as a drop for that stone. These are acrylic pieces, they're not stone. I think we'd make better use of them if they were dangling off of something versus in a bunch like that. What do you think? And then this is a necklace. It's a Liz Claiborne chain. Here is a stretch bracelet. The pearlized beads are in bad condition, so definitely going into the trash. But the crystals are neat. I think I can use them for my sun catchers. And we're nearing the end of this, so I'm just going to empty the rest of the jar out. Here is a necklace. These are individual frames. I think they're crossed, but they're soldered together. I don't know if I'll be able to take those apart even if I take the jump rings off. But maybe that could be a earring with a drop itself. So I could get 2 pairs of earrings with that and use this for a pendant. See how that works out. And then here is another necklace with 2, I think these are laser cut filigree flowers, they're that mandala flower pattern. They're pretty, but again, something that would form a nice backing for some alcohol inks on there, so I'll set those aside for that. Here is another acrylic plastic bead necklace and a matching bracelet. And so this is again matching bracelets. I think these were together, 2 bracelets and a necklace. So these are all going in the craft basket. Then there is this beautiful pendant. I think that, oh yeah, that's leather, pleather, something in the back in blue. And then this brass cutout there. I think that would make a nice pendant for a statement necklace. So I would just need to make a chain out of it. Do you think it would go well with these beads? The blue is kind of matching. That might be a fun thing to do. So we'll try that. And then there's a jasper drop. That's a beautiful jasper with some tiger's eye and a little crystal, and I think this is jade. So this is a necklace. It says Leah Sophia on it. You can take this apart and use these different components. And then the last piece is this necklace. It's a long necklace with crystals. I would take this apart and use the crystals for my sun catchers and use the chain in other projects. So that was it. I think the ones that I'm most excited about are on this side. So I do have some projects that will come out of this. Let me know in the chat which ones you would want me to look at making first. I could record my thought process in putting these different pieces together. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video where we will go into projects that we will create out of these pieces. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.